Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm talking in the mute. Okay, fine. So I gave you the recording permissions for all of you. You can record the session. In case if anyone is missing, let me know. Okay, I'm going to give you the recording permissions. Right. So any questions, any doubts in the last class? Any doubts, guys? Anyone tried configuring database mail? Sorry, not that one. Backup jobs with date and timestamp. Okay, I got responses only from 3 members, I guess. Okay. I didn't get any responses from others. Okay, that's fine. So any doubts, any issues?
Hello,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. Yeah, tell me.
I didn't go to the date and timestamp, sir. I have stored that.
Mm-hmm. Have you searched in the Google?
Yes, sir. I have searched, sir. I have
Have you searched in the Google?
script to take script to backup all databases with date and timestamps, sir.
Hmm. You didn't get any response. Pooja, can you give me a
Sir,
small demo?
I got that response, sir, from copied, sir, but I am not getting the time and date stamp. I am getting that error, sir.
Hmm.
Actually, Shanmukha, I have tried, but it's showing that the job was successful, but that I can't see that backup files in that folder.
Okay. So then it is
And
not successful, right? Any databases
yeah,
are there or not?
yeah, there's a database are there.
Hmm. Joshi, can you give small demo?
Sir, can you speak regarding it? Actually, I didn't get you. Actually, some background noise in my side, so I
Okay,
didn't
okay.
get you.
Can you give the demo so you have configured the database? This one, right? Backup jobs with the date and timestamp.
Okay, actually, I used a maintenance plan.
Come on. Huh? Joshi, we didn't discuss about maintenance plans. Okay, so
But
you cannot do
I searched on a Google now, so I got a clue from there. So I start configure from there.
you cannot do that, Joshi. Come on. Intelligent DBA, very dangerous. Hmm.
You only told that search on a Google.
No, 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 not like that. Naresh, okay, so that's fine. Maintenance plans, of course, we can do that. Okay. I don't know why you didn't get that one. Let me try for you. Okay.
Sir, same script I have executed, sir, but I getting errors. I'm getting errors.
What error you are getting, man?
Same script also I also executed. First they throw me error like we can't access that path, that folder. So I gave access, and after that job was successful, but I can't see backups there.
Backup device. Okay. Okay. Oh, I got it. Just now I created this backup folder. Advanced
Yes.
Works 2017, 2021, 09, 03, 07, 16, 25. Server time 717, 716 it was completed. 716, 25, 716, 716, 716, 716. The problem here is if we get the error, we'll simply stop that. We are not going to investigate what is the error. Here simple error, okay? Path is not found. Of course, you copy it from the internet. There is a separate path, E backup. We don't have E drive. We have to change it to C drive by just creating a separate folder. Right? So now how can I do that? New job. Backup job. Backup job is there or not? Backup job is already there. Okay. So let me change it to another name. The date and time. Yes, yeah. Steps. New step. Full BKP step. Control A, Control C, Alt T, Control V, select all, parse it. OK. Click OK. Done. Right click. Start job at step. We'll get the error. Why? Because one database is offline. Okay. So if we keep the database online, of course, it will take backups for remaining databases, but partially it will be successful. Okay. So how much time I took? I didn't copy it from any folder. Simply, I just Googled it. I found it. Of course, you also found it, but the problem here is you didn't investigate it, why it was failed and all. Failed. You have to go and search what is the reason. It took backup for all the databases, and for one database, I guess it is in offline state, right? So error means you can see SQL state 50,000. Okay, just check for 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, or else do one thing. Okay. Control A, Control C, Windows R, Notepad.
Upper 4 line is saying database more is offline.
Okay, Control F, failed. Okay. Sales. Okay, so where is the error? Offline, right? Control F, offline. Yeah, okay. Database more cannot open because it is offline. Error number 942. You can search like this also, right? So in case if you want to fix this issue, let me keep this database online. Already we have 10 backups, right? 2 times we ran the job. So total we will have 10 backups. Now once we complete it, we will get extra backups. Right, simple thing, right? So what is there here? So some people
sure.
didn't try this also. Yeah, tell me, Pooja.
Yeah, I did the same, but why I don't know why I can't see. I went like give a folder. I created a folder in my C drive, and I give the path there also. But
Might be on your
it's
C drive
showing.
you don't have access. Okay, might be you haven't logged in as an administrator, so that's why might be you don't
I
have
logged
access.
in administrator only. Yeah.
So then we have to check it. What is the issue? See here, it has created all the backup files. Okay, backup job is also successful. You can see here. So how much time it took? Hardly 2 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay, so if you are not, I'm appreciating those who tried it, failed, that's fine. But those who haven't tried till now, okay, so that is not at all good. So I don't know how you are serious about the course. We are just running off of the course. We have remaining off. So at least try to be serious. Okay, try to practice everything, right? Fine. Okay, so this is how we have to generate a backup. So whenever you run the backup, this backup, every time it is going to create a separate backup file with the data. Of course, if you mention time, automatically time is identical, right? Whenever you run next time, automatically it will record with the help of seconds also. So definitely it will create a new file. So the advantage with this job is we can delete the old backups. Okay, so we can keep it the new backups and we can delete the old backups. So maintenance is easy, right? So this is how we are going to, okay, as I told you, I cannot create each step for each database backup, right? So simply by using the script, I can automatically, okay, copy the script into the job step and I can run the job so that it will take the backup of each database. I didn't mention any database names also. It will only take automatically. Okay, so automatically it will take all the database one by one it will take, and it will add the date and timestamp, and it is going to create a backup set. Every time if you run, a new backup set is going to be created. Okay, that's fine. Right. Okay, so in our last class we discussed about the jobs, right? So let's complete maintenance plan also. So there is an issue with the database mail in the SQL Server 2017. For older versions it is working fine, but SQL Server 2017 might be we need extra settings. I'm going to check and I'll update you about this. Okay, database mail. So let's complete the maintenance tasks. Maintenance tasks also important. Sometimes we have to configure maintenance plans and all. So once we configure the maintenance plans, then we'll go for alerts. Then we'll close the session for today. And tomorrow we are going to discuss about the upgradation. Okay, right. So maintenance plans. Okay, so this can be achieved using maintenance plans also. What I did now, I just copied some script from the Google, right? So if you go with the maintenance plans, you can achieve the same. Okay, by using maintenance plan, you can take the backups with the date and timestamp. It is easy to configure. Maintenance plans also easy to configure. Select job means collection of steps, right? What is meant by job? Collection of steps is called a job. Collection of jobs is called a maintenance plan. Okay, for configuring maintenance plan, usually we need basic integration services. Okay, we need basic integration services. Sometimes if you don't install integration services and all, might be it will be failed. Okay, for configuring database maintenance plans, we need basic integration services. So what kind of maintenance plans we are going to configure in the organization? Okay, mostly we are going to use maintenance plans, okay, for full backups, for differential backups, okay, in case you need log backups also, and DBCC check DB as discussed earlier, and update statistics. Okay, and particularly we have this one index rebuild operation. index reorganize operation. Okay, how I am going to get the maintenance plans? Okay, how to create a maintenance plan? Go to management. You can see maintenance plans folder here. Okay, so as of now there are no maintenance plans are created. Right click, new maintenance plan. Okay, I'm going to give maintenance plan as DB backups maintenance plans. Okay, MP means maintenance plan. Okay, you have to give the name of the maintenance plan. Okay, so once you give the name, once you click OK, automatically a toolbox will be opened here. Okay, if you see here, a toolbox will be opened for integration services. Okay, this toolbox will be worked based on the integration services catalog only. Okay, so this toolbox will be worked based on the integration services catalog. Okay, so expand maintenance plans tasks. You can see there are almost 11 tasks will be there. Pointer, backup database task, check database integrity task, execute a query task, execute SQL statement task, history cleanup, maintenance cleanup, notify operator, rebuild index, reorganize index, sync database, update statistics. Okay, so we usually use database backup task and DBCC database integrity task, and we'll use rebuild index, reorganize index, and update statistics tasks. Okay, so we use commonly we are going to use these 5 maintenance plans, right? So I want to create a database backup maintenance plan. Okay, so how to do that? This one, right? I want to take the backup of all the databases. So what I did now, using the script, I can achieve using the maintenance plan also. Okay, I can achieve using the maintenance plan also. So instead of, in case you want to do that one, so what you have to do, you have to create a maintenance plan. Okay, while creating maintenance plan, you have to give the maintenance plan name, then only toolbox will be opened here. Okay, once you see the toolbox, where is the toolbox? This is the one, right? Let me close this one. Right, okay. Okay, 1 minute, please. Where is my maintenance plan? Refresh it, expand. What happened? Where is my maintenance plan? Created, right? Where is it? Okay, I just, okay, here it is there, right? Yeah, okay, thank you for that. Okay. Yeah, here, if you see here, yeah, you can see the toolbox controls now. Okay, so now I want to create a maintenance plan for the backup task, right? So just drag and drop this task. It will be interesting. Okay, it will be interesting. So once you just drag and drop these tasks, so now I want to create a maintenance plan. What this maintenance plan has to do, you know, it has to take the backups. First thing, full backups. It has to take the full backups. And second thing is, it has to delete the old database backup files. There is a challenge with this job. Okay, there is a challenge with this job. What is the problem? This job will only take the backups with the date and timestamp. That's it. If you want to delete the backups, again, you have to delete the backups manually, or else you have to write a script for that. But with a single maintenance plan, we can achieve both. Okay, so how can we do that? So this maintenance plan, it has to do 2 things. One is it has to take the backups of the database, and second thing is it has to delete the old backup files. So for that, which task I have to use? Can anyone tell me? In this list, I want to delete the old database backup files. To delete the old backup files, which task I have to use?
History cleanup task.
Which task?
History
Maintenance
cleanup.
maintenance cleanup task. Maintenance cleanup task.
Maintenance clean or history cleanup?
Maintenance cleanup. Maintenance cleanup.
Are you sure? Right, fine. Okay, so the answer is maintenance cleanup task. History cleanup tasks will delete the history from the tables, not files. Okay, so what you can do is just drag this one and go to this toolbox. Where is that maintenance cleanup task? Okay, you can drag this as well. Right. Now tell me which task I have to run first, this task or this task?
Backup task.
Backup task I have to run first. Then maintenance cleanup task. Right? I cannot run both at a time. Okay, so I can run only one at a time. After this, either I have to select this one, or after this, I have to run this one. So now tell me, which is good option? First deleting the backup files, taking the backups are good option. First taking the backup files, deleting the old backups is the good option. Which one is the good option?
Taking backup is good.
Taking backups and deleting backups.
Taking backups, first thing is taking the backups and next thing is delete the backups. Okay, fine. So everyone same answer?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So here is the challenge. Okay, first I want to take the backups, right? I'm having 2 TB of disk. I'm having 2 terabytes of disk. In the disk, I am maintaining last 3 weeks of full backups. Each full backup size is 500 GB or 600 GB. Imagine 600 GB. Each full backup size is 600 GB. Like that, I am maintaining last 3 full backups, either daily full backups, weekly full backups, no issues. I am going to maintain as per my company threshold limit backup retention period, that is called retention period. Okay, I have to maintain last 3 weeks full backups. Each full backup size is 600 GB. My drive size is 2 TB. As per you, like Pooja told, right? So you can take the backups first. Now 3 full backups are already there in the disk. So 3 into 600, 800 GB, 1800 GB. Now only 200 GB free space is there in the drive. Now if I start backup task first, is it successful or failure?
Failure.
It will be failed. Right now, tell me, anyone wants to change the answer now? Anyone wants to change the answer? Now you came to know, right? If you start backup task first, what is the issue? Now imagine if you start maintenance cleanup task first. That also we have a challenge. Okay. So what is the challenge? 99% it will be safe. Okay, but there is a small challenge with that also, but 99% is it will be safe. So as per the maintenance plan, okay, if you start maintenance plan first, what it will do? It will delete the old backups. Okay, it will delete the old backups, not all backups, right? We'll set retention policy, 2 weeks or 3 weeks. We'll set the retention policy. As per the retention policy only, it will delete the backups. Imagine if there are 3 full backups in the folder. If you run the maintenance cleanup task first, it don't delete all 3 full backups. In those 3 full backups, what is the oldest backup? It is going to delete. As per the retention policy, imagine retention policy is 2 weeks. Okay, so once this maintenance plan is started, it will start cleaning up the files, right? So in this maintenance cleanup task will start first. So it will delete the old backup files that are there in the folder having more than 2 weeks of retention period. Okay, so the maintenance cleanup task will delete the old backup files. Okay, more than 2 weeks of retention policy. So once it deleted the old backup file of 600 GB, now 600 extra space will be created in the 2 TB drive. Now total size is 800 GB. So once the backup files, old backup files are deleted, you will get enough free space. Okay, you will get enough free space to run the backup task. That is the advantage. There is a disadvantage also. There is a challenge also. It was deleted the backup file successfully, but unfortunately your backup job is failed. Your backup task is failed due to some other reasons. Okay, so it was deleted the backup file successfully, but unfortunately your backup task is failed due to some other reasons, not due to disk space issues, due to some other reasons it was failed. Then any issues will be there? Any issues are there in case if we
We
do like
only have 2 weeks, last 2 weeks backups, right?
yes,
Like,
okay,
it will
so
be
in the
getting
3 weeks backups we only have last 2 weeks backups. Okay, in case if it was failed again you can run it. So 99% first maintenance cleanup task will be there, then after that backup database task will run. Okay, so I want to create a chain, right? After this one it has to run, right? So how can I create a chain? Select this task, click on this green arrow, just drag and drop here. Okay, drag and drop you. Once it was completed, then once it was successful, okay, then it will run this backup task. So if you see here, green button is success and red button is failure. You can see here it was changed to fail. Means if this task is failed, backup task has to run, which is not correct, right? So if this is success, if maintenance claim task is success, then only your backup task will run. Okay, fine. Right. So here I have to configure it. I just dragged it. I didn't selected from which folder backups has to be deleted. I didn't selected what type of backup you want to take. So I have to configure these maintenance plans, right? So how to configure it? Double click on it. You can see red arrow, right? So once you configure, this arrow will be gone. Right. Backup files. I want to delete the backup files. Okay. Delete a specific file or delete from specific folder. Okay, so what I'm going to do is delete from specific folder. I'm going to mention this path. Okay, Control C, Control V. Okay, file extension, just give BAK. Okay, backup files, right? Full backup files extension is BAK, right? So you can give BAK, right? You can mention here include, in case if the backup files are there in the folders, you can mention include first level subfolders. Means sometimes, say for example, if you are taking backups for AdventureWorks folder will be created. In that folder backup file will be there. Okay, so in such case if you want to delete the old backup files, so you have to select this option include first level subfolder. So even though the backup files are there in folders, internal folders, it is going to delete it, right? You can mention here the threshold limit, retention policy, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 week, 2 days, 3 days, 1 day, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever you want. Okay, you can mention here 2 months, 3 months, whatever you want, you can mention here. Okay, simply if I mention 2 hours, 4 hours, okay, it will, whenever this task runs, what it will do, it will delete all the backup files older than 4 hours. If you mention 4 weeks, it will delete all the backup files older than 4 weeks. If you mention 4 days, like that, you can, that is your wish. Okay, if you mention 2 days or 3 days, it will delete backup files older than 3 days. That's it. Once you configure, this red mark was gone, right? Now you have to run the backup task, right? So first you have to configure the backup task. Okay, double click on it. And what type of backup you want? Full, differential, log, you can choose from here. Databases, what and all databases you want to take the backup? All user databases, all system databases, all databases, or specific databases. Okay, so earlier we got an error. What error we got while running the script? More databases on offline, right? So the job was failed. Even though one database is in offline, the job was failed. We can avoid such kind of situations using this maintenance plan. Okay, so imagine you want to take backup of specific databases. You can choose databases list from here. Okay, you want to take the backups of only some specific databases, you can select like this. Or else you want to take all user databases, you can choose this option. Okay, the meeting is going to close now. Let me reopen the meeting.